The little girl's mother had been dead for 3 days, but the little girl thought that her mother was just too tired and needed more rest. Every day, she fetched foot-washing water for her mother, washed her mother's feet with her tiny hands, and told all the fairy tales she knew to her mother to lull her to sleep. When she found that her mother's body was extremely cold, the little girl would take the initiative to sleep beside her mother to keep her warm. And because the mother couldn't let go of the little girl, she became a soul and had been following the little girl all the time, watching everything her daughter did, feeling her heart aching as if it would break. It wasn't until the neighbors smelled the stench coming from the house that they called the little girl's father to go and see what was going on. However, the man had already remarried a scheming woman outside. When he found out that his wife was dead, he was surprisingly calm. He just had his wife's body carried away. The helpless little girl could only cry bitterly as she watched her mother leave her forever. But because she missed her mother so much, just hearing from passersby that the Buddha on Lingshan Mountain was very efficacious and that any sincere wish could come true, the little girl sneaked into the hospital at night and took her mother's body out. On the mountain path leading to Lingshan Mountain, the little girl pulled her mother's body on a flatbed cart. Every 10 steps, she would stop, kneel down and perform the kowtow of 3 bows and 9 prostrations. She didn't even care that her forehead was already bleeding from the kowtows. But she was just too young. Eventually, she couldn't withstand the 40-degree high temperature and fainted. Perhaps there really were immortals and Buddhas on Lingshan Mountain. The little girl came to a strange space and saw the old monk whom she had met once before. Their first encounter was on the night when her mother fell ill. The little girl went out in the heavy rain to buy medicine for her mother. On the way, she met the old monk who didn't have an umbrella. The kind-hearted little girl gave her umbrella to the old monk and rushed into the heavy rain without hesitation. But the medicine that the little girl got by kowtowing still couldn't save her mother in the end. The old monk asked the little girl what her wish was. The little girl said that she wanted her mother back, even if it meant exchanging her own life. When the little girl woke up again, she was lying on a hospital bed. Her father and stepmother were standing beside the bed. Then the little girl followed her father home. In front of the man, the stepmother promised that she would treat the little girl as if she were her own daughter, which made the man very pleased. But as soon as the man left, the stepmother shook off the little girl's hand that she was holding and told the little girl to go and do the chores. And her son bullied the little girl even more. The little girl was so angry that she pushed the little boy down. Unexpectedly, this was seen by the stepmother at that moment.